Good afternoon, YouTube. Like many others, I decided I wanted to voice my opinions about ZZZ, comparison with Wuthering Waves, and as many people are going back and forth, it seems like there's a dynamic about which one's better. People, not actually even which one's better. Uh, I feel like generally the view of Wuthering Waves is pretty positive, whereas I feel like for ZZZ it's this dynamic of either people really like it or they really hate it. And for me, I'm personally in the grouping that I really enjoy the game so far. And I always was hearing this, that it's supposed to be this comparison. And for me, I don't feel like it's a fair thing to be comparing. Uh, I'm playing both games right now. Wuthering Waves, I'm Union rank 51. I got my team of Calcharo, Yinlin, and Verena. Then I got ZZZ. And, I'm working through Chapter 2, but my team is Wolf Butler, Ice Demon, and reskinned Noel. And I know that might sound weird, but that's actually, for me, how I feel like I'm approaching this game. Wuthering Waves is, I would say, more serious, and whereas ZZZ definitely has that more artistically fun approach, and I think that's a good thing, but it really does put them in separate categories. The combat's different for both of them, and that's something that I feel like people really have to really think about. The concept, the conversations were originally both these games are going to have difficult combat. And I don't think that's really the best comparison. For me, Wuthering Waves definitely feels like it's a lot more challenging enemy-wise, which is great. The enemies for for the Hollows, even just the overworld, that they are more engaging, and that makes it fun. Instead of just being the health sponges that you'd get from Genshin, sometimes even from Star Rail. Then you have ZZZ, and they said that combat is harder, and I don't necessarily feel like it's harder, but I feel like it's more engaging, and that's something for me that I'm enjoying more. Both of them kind of scratch a different itch for me, and at the end of the day, I feel like they're games that complement each other more than compete. You know, ZCZ is a game that I feel like the combat is more fluid when you want it to be more fluid. I mean, right now I'm working through the second chapter. Nothing has been really crazy, but I like the feel of the combat. The one big difference I will say is, at least for me, Wuthering Waves I'm playing on mobile, whereas ZZZ I'm able to play on PS5. So maybe because of the feel of the controller, but I feel like they both have really, really good feels. Um, and I really wish more people would kind of like look at that instead of going this mentality of it's awful, it's not Wuthering Waves, and it's not. Honestly, you take a look at how the game is presented, how it plays out. There's no comparison, and that's a really good thing. But I like the advancement of combat because as you start seeing more things and pushing the higher quality, I feel like it will lead to better and better games, and we need that competition. So I'm hoping people are enjoying it. My personal view, they're both great games, and I hope people are enjoying it. I hope all of you have a great day, and while no one will probably watch this video, I don't care.